Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, kittens, welcome back to the Apex State Finals. We're here today to watch our own Baxter Springs Lions play against the Tonganoxie School. I might have butchered that. Tonganoxie. Probably should have practiced that before I turned the camera on, but you know, live, laugh, love, and learn. We're going to have a very interesting match for you today. These are the top 8 teams in Kansas. And as throughout the week, we're hopefully going to see another stream Thursday and Friday as we progress through the finals. Now, we have gotten permission to stream from the other team's side, so this will be a completely non-biased streaming. This is just going to be showing off, showcasing the excitement of the game, and being completely fair to both teams. Similar to NFL, if the NFL was more exciting. No, I'm kidding. I love the NFL. Chiefs had a great Super Bowl win. If any of y'all at home watched that, that was spicy. That was some good stuff. So what we're going to see here today, folks, is we're going to see a best of 3. We're going to see, if you've watched any of the Apex streams before, you're familiar with the layout. If you are not, then I'll walk you through it real quick, you know, just because I'm a sweetheart like that. So here we have the match page. This is where both teams are getting up. They're chatting. They're sharing codes. And how this is going to work is they're going to pull 3 maps from this map pool and have, well, 3 maps if it is needed. It is a best of 3. So the first team to 2 wins is going to take it home tonight. But they're going to pull 2 or 3 maps out of this pool. Both teams get chances to ban maps until the last 3 are decided. So, we have a very interesting lineup. We have our own Baxter Lions. They've been the same every year. We have our own Grayson Maddox Sneed as Deranged Soap, Anthony Mosley as Gandalf Dwight, and Talon Hibbler as Talon the Man. These 3 have been through thick and thin together. They are currently ranked #1 in the state. A lot of you probably know them very personally. That's who's going to be playing for our Baxter Springs Lions today. Unfortunately, down in...
Did you get the join code?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Gotcha. Thank you. Working on getting a join code here so I can get myself in this match as well, so you guys have something to watch. Yes, so we're gonna get into this match here and join as an observer. Now that we got all that set up, let me go back to what I was saying. The Tonganoxie's team had a red and a white team. Their red team, their 3 strongest players, unfortunately, were actually not allowed to go to playoffs because they had a 3-3 record, and their 3 losses, unfortunately, were due to incapacities of being played, players missing or days having to be missed for the weather. So it's just honestly, genuinely some bad luck we saw there. But the 3 players we're seeing on the Tonganoxie team are all very strong players. They've all been playing together for a while, and they're all very experienced when it comes to Apex. Up first is, if it isn't the man, the myth, the legend, ladies and gentlemen, right on time, fashionably late, Trenton Brundage. You might want to grab there you go, an old butt squatter there. I don't know why I said that.
I don't know either.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trenton Brundage here to help me commentate tonight, looking dapper as ever. How are you doing, Trenton?
Great. I had car issues.
Yeah, I was about to say that'd actually be an interesting story. Do you want to tell the folks on stream what caused the delay?
So I get in my truck, about to take my girlfriend home, right?
As any good gentleman should.
Yeah. And I'm feeling good because, like, you know, I'm taking my girlfriend home, and I reach over, and I'm really feeling myself. I grab the keys, I turn it over in this like suave way, you know.
The suit on, yeah.
The suit on.
The confidence.
The confidence, and then it's like, click. So yeah.
I'm not laughing because that's funny. I'm just laughing because it's funny. So luckily he's here just on time, here before the game starts. That's all we can ask. Trin, I was just going with them, going through them here, the other team's players. So I've already introduced our own players. Our 3 starters, we have a couple subs in just in case we need to in the further round. So if they get subbed in, I will introduce them. For now, I'm just going to introduce our 3 starters for the Tonganoxie team. Actually, I'll have Trenton do that because he just got here. So
Starters, the 3 starters. Starting from the top, we have Upgraded Lattice. It says here he is a sophomore and has played Apex for 4 years. And he plays on PC. He enjoys playing Foxhole and Arma 3 when he isn't playing Apex, and this is his first year on the esports team and his first season of competition.
I believe this is actually Tonganoxie. I believe it said at the top there. This is their first ever year doing esports, similar to us, and this is their first ever season competing. They kind of took the fall season to get things set up. So this is actually the first time we're seeing a Tonganoxie team, and them already making playoffs just really goes to show how strong they are.
Yeah, it's very impressive. A lot of schools around this area are also picking up on esports. I know that a couple schools around us, like Galena, are also starting to get into esports as well. So it's really good to see a lot of other schools getting into the esports scene as well.
Exactly. Spark starts to flame.
Next, we have Plasma Lil Fishy. He is a junior and has played Apex for 4 years as well. And he plays on console. He also enjoys playing the finals and Gran Turismo. That is a good game. When he isn't playing Apex, he is competing in his first year of esports, and the Winter Blitz is his first season playing competitively. He is also an integral part of their football team. What is it? Yeah, the Tonganoxie football team. And he made it to semifinals this year, and is a big contributor to the golf team as well.
So, probably the best sport.
No.
Slight difference of opinion there. I'm sure Lil Fishy would agree with me. I'm sure after this I might add him up and we can play rounds.
We're very grateful for your contribution, Lil Fishy, but golf.
It's the best sport. Don't listen to him. He's just jealous. Anyways, our last player, our last starter for the Tonganoxie team here.
We have Drucifer 400. He is a sophomore and has played Apex for 4 years. A lot of long players.
Yeah, very good game knowledge.
And he plays on console. He enjoys playing NBA 2K and Madden when he isn't playing Apex. This is also his first year on the esports team and his first year playing competition.
There you go. So we're seeing a very impressive lineup here. Very impressive players who they have experience with the game. They don't have experience with esports, and they just came into the scene and took control. We saw very similar things from our Lions this year. This also being our first year competing, coming in, playing schools who've had teams for a long while, and making ourselves known, making our esports program known, and getting to do cool things like going to state, going to playoffs. A lot of stuff that is really cool to see from something like esports. So, as I explained earlier, we're going to have a nice, simple 3-round, first to 2 wins game. Looks like our first map is going to be Fragment East, and hopefully we're going to see some exciting gameplay for you.
Fragment East is a very good map. I enjoy Fragment East. It's probably one of my favorites. Very, very combat heavy of all the maps. Well-rounded, pretty good. I'm excited to see how our team competes against a higher ranking team such as the Tonganoxie team. So I'm looking forward to see how this goes. It's really going to test our players as well as the other players on skill, teamwork, things like that. It's gonna be exciting.
All right, looks like we are our players here have finally gotten set up. You can see here the lobby. We're waiting for our Baxter team to ready up. That includes me. Waiting for our Baxter team to ready up so we can head into this game. It's gonna be a good match, folks. You should be excited. This is the top games going on in Kansas right now. These are the best Apex teams in the state. So getting to watch our Baxter Alliance compete something like that is a really cool opportunity, and getting to see other schools in Kansas, the Tonganoxie, adapt to these esports programs, and just seeing kids who might not have felt like they had a place earlier, might not have felt like they had a sport, something that they could compete in, like really find a place where they can shine. So it's been really cool to see that, and the spread of esports has just been something really beautiful, honestly.
If you had told me like a couple of years ago that I would be a part of something like this, I would never have believed you. So yeah, it's definitely a blessing that we all have this, and I'm very glad that a lot of people are picking it up.
Yes, I completely agree. All right, finally hopping into the game here. Let's get started.
And that being said, this being state, this is of course a pretty high level competition. Both teams are competing for that, that number one spot. So that being said, these players are going to be playing at their best, playing the hardest as they can. So definitely look forward to seeing some fantastic gameplay from everyone.
Yes. This is the equivalent to the playoff games leading up to the Super Bowl. This is the best teams we have competing against each other to decide who is the best esports team in Apex in all of Kansas. So some really exciting stuff we're seeing come out here, and hopefully we'll see some exciting stuff throughout the week.
Looks like on the Baxter side, we've got Grayson, the Range Soap. He's playing an Octane. Gandalf the White, that's Anthony for the Baxter side. He's playing Mirage. And then we have Talon the Man, who is Talon, playing on Circuit.
Looks like they're immediately taking control of middle building, and the Takanaki team choosing to take control of that other side over there. Both
wow, Talon getting some really good shots with the Havoc there onto the enemy Valkyrie. Got Grayson playing some aggro against the team, trying to get some suppressive shots, keeping their heads down.
Holding that midpoint.
They looks like the Taganasi team definitely has the high ground advantage here, but Baxter team is not letting that stop them at all. They're keeping this aggression up, keeping their sights down on the building.
Holding that point on mid. Oh, Grayson getting hit a little bit there, deciding to take a step back. We can see here on the Taganoxy team, I really don't hope we're butchering that. I really feel like, I feel like we're gonna get a message tomorrow from like the people and be like, we hate you, you pronounced their name wrong, but we love you guys. We seriously, we just have speech dyslexia. So we can see them here holding up this building, just trying to keep control of this spot. It looks like we have one of our team members going for a flank here. Anthony going for the flank from behind.
With the Sentinel.
Yes.
Hemlock switches over to the Nemesis. Very powerful burst energy rifle. Throwing some grenades up to try to get some
that's heavy damage there.
Damage. Oh, looks like there's a Kraber on the field that got pinged. Looks like Anthony is going to be pushing for that Kraber. Picks it up.
Which is going to be brutal. Anthony is one of our best marksmen, and with a weapon this powerful in his hands, we're going to see some serious damage.
Looking for headshots. He's looking for those instant kills. Sees an enemy. Looks like the Revenant's going to push above. I think that's Revenant.
Yes. Revenant's pushing up on the roof, trying to get the high ground
He
advantage.
does get the ult off, but Anthony breaks his shields. The Taganosi team is going to aggress from above. Looks like Anthony pops his ult, trying to get some
Confusion.
Some confusion, draw the fire away from him. He does kill the Revenant.
Confusion gets the first kill.
Reloads his Kraber, takes a hipfire shot, does not connect. He's in the middle of a fight with this, looks like an Octane and a Valk. He does kill the Octane, misses some shots onto the Valkyrie. Can he finish this off? He does need those shields though. Looks like he's gonna aggress with his teammate, sending out a duplicate just to add some more confusion onto the field.
Grayson and Anthony there holding this midpoint town, unfortunately getting taken out there, but Baxter starts off with a strong 3-1 lead.
Anthony looking to get some picks off with the Kraber, ends up falling off, misses the shot with the Kraber. Definitely not his best showing so far, but I look forward to seeing some impressive Kraber shots. Wow, Plasma Little Fishy getting nice
there.
Beam off with the Bolt there, cooks through the shields.
Ooh.
Does get damaged a lot himself. Looks like he might have taken a Kraber shot. Upgraded lattice.
They're a little bit separated here. I think what they're going to need here is they're going to need to get their full team together if they want to make a push on Baxter here.
Upgraded lattice, looking to push back with his teammate, trying to get in there as quickly as possible. Looks like the Revenant's actually going to push up above, play some aggression. Plasma Little Fishy also pushing up above. Rev pushing back up, dropping back down. No shots connected so far. Looks like the Baxter team has actually dropped down too as well.
Anthony holding this high ground, trying to get any easy shots he can.
6 shots left in the Kraber. That is a considerable amount, considering any one of those shots can insta-kill any number of these players in the field right now. 6 shots, that's 6 possible kills.
That's what Anthony's running off right now, sticking with their 3-kill lead. Nice!
Impressive shot.
Headshot from above. Absolutely brutal.
Cooking off some of the shields onto the enemies, tries to go for that hipfire shot with the Kraber, misses, but he does put off some impressive amounts of damage. Looks like Grayson getting into some combat with the Valkyrie.
Takes them both out, and the Revenant being the last surviving player on their team.
Falling back, trying to get to some clear ground, trying to let his teammates push up to him, put some shots off onto the Baxter players on the top of mid.
Plasma pushing by himself, and that cost him a life there. Accidentally grenades himself there. Brutal happens to absolutely everyone.
An unfortunate grenade placement. See, looks like the Taganoxy team has regrouped. Supply drop did land right next to them. That could be key, very vital. Could hold some powerful weapons inside. Actually, I think that was a replicator. Ignore me.
It's alright. Just like everyone accidentally throws a bad grenade, everyone also accidentally mistakes a replicator for a. I can't even think of the name. So maybe we're. the combined half of a brain cell bouncing between your two commentators tonight is probably the most impressive part of the game, considering we're managing to keep competence throughout this whole thing. Talon there trying to take some shots, just getting absolutely beamed, not having good luck with the Havoc.
There is an actual drop landing on mid around where the team is. Wow, some triple take shots. Take out Grayson from the top there. That building, that triple take, those triple take shots are just absolutely brutal. Talon getting pushed by 2 different enemies here. Gets some shots off, puts some decent damage down. Does not manage to get any kills, however. Looks like the Baxter team does need to regroup if they want to retake this point back.
I believe the strategy from the Taganoxy team is to just get these players alone, get the Baxter players alone, and just try and 2v or 3v1 them. And it's working. They're getting some easy kills off there. They're closing that kill gap.
We've seen some pretty aggressive pushes so far. However, it's looking a lot of passive play too. Only being up 8-3 right now. This is still anybody's game. Anthony jumps in, gets his ult off, getting some good damage with the shotgun here. Doesn't manage to take anybody out. Talon looking to clean up some of the damage that Anthony got. Does put some more damage and actually kills the Revenant off.
What they needed there was Grayson, but Grayson was camping this building. He didn't want to push with them. That ended up causing them that interaction.
Plasma a little fishy getting some kills off. The Taganoxy team regrouping into the building, looking to hold any pushes against them. So far, playing a very solid defense and also pretty good offense. We saw in the beginning their offensive pushes weren't as good, but they've really picked it up here. Looking to get some kills off onto an enemy below them.
Yes, taking this high ground here. Their strategy for most of this game has been getting the other team to come to them, but it seems now that with this high ground, they're taking a more aggressive stance and just trying to get as many kills as they can to close that gap.
Right now, the Baxter team really is relying on a passive play. They need some good defense if they want to hold back these aggressive pushes. If I were in this position, I think I would take a defensive placement on like a building, get some pot shots off and just whittle them down as much as we could.
Similar to what we saw from Taganoxy at the beginning of the game, that building just left of here would be great for that, but seeming like they're trying to hold bottom of mid as the Taganoxy team keeps their high ground.
Getting some good damage off on the Valkyrie. This low ground is actually working in their favor a little bit here.
Giving them the cover they need, and but also not allowing them to make much offense against the other team, so their defense is almost a little too good here. Surprising choice we're seeing from Anthony here with the Mirage. Normally we see him playing Pathfinder in these games, but it's nice to see him change it up, and he's been using his abilities really well, so it's nice to see the versatility of our players.
Looks like the Octane got damaged a lot here. Anthony, looks like Anthony's going to go for an aggressive push here onto the enemies up top. Grayson also trying to go for an aggressive push. Anthony is actually on top. Looks like he actually managed to push back the Tagnoxy team.
And retake that high ground. Single-handedly, what a play.
This could be absolutely key, very vital for the Baxter team here. If they can hold this could be a very solid foothold for them to get a good lead.
However, the Tagnoxy did do an amazing job of closing that gap. It is now only a 6-kill gap, and it's still absolutely anybody's game.
Anthony getting some good damage off with that, with the Havoc. The Havoc is a very solid energy rifle. Lower rate of fire, high recoil, but it punches really hard. And if you can control that weapon, you will profit from it, absolutely. Anthony looking to get some shots off on the Rev, actually takes him out with the 30-30.
Gets the support from, I believe that was Grayson there, and needed to take him out.
Grayson taking some shots off onto the players, rotating with Valkyrie. Those Valkyrie rotates can be very, very key. Valkyrie in situations like these 3v3s, very, very solid pick.
Oh,
Grayson with a nice flick here.
Absolutely brutal.
If the Tagnoxy team can continue this rotating push that they have going, they can definitely easily isolate some gunfights, get some easy 1v1s off on the Baxter team. However, the Baxter team seems to be sticking together pretty well here. Anthony lets off another one of his ults, getting shot. The Tagnoxy team getting shot from above again. Thermite goes down towards them. Tagnoxy team regroups to recuperate.
I'd like to point out that solid play earlier. Anthony trying to use his abilities to throw them up, and the Tagnoxy team you can tell they've been playing this game for 4 years because they did not fall for it. They looked at the Mirage clone, they said, we're not shooting that, we're not stupid, and that's the kind of intelligence that, even though 2 of these players have been on console most of their life and aren't quite used to PC, it's that game knowledge that's really helping them here.
Let's pull up can we pull up the leaderboard here?
Yes. So currently right now we have Anthony and Talon tied for kill leader at around 6 kills. Our whole team with very solid spread out damage. This is what you like to see. We don't want to. You want to see a team like that supporting each other and helping each other, not being focused on the kills, but being focused on just wiping the other team out.
Looks like the Tagnoxy team is getting a little lost here. They seem a bit confused. They're very stuck in this middle portion here.
Yes.
They definitely need to make a push out in a way. The Baxter team is getting very good easy kills off on them.
They're trying to regroup at mid here, but I believe their teammate is still.
Baxter team drops down on top of them, putting down another Mirage ult. Wow, what a fantastic play by Mirage.
Can absolutely. They're struggling to handle this pressure here as Baxter keeps their high ground and just uses it to play some super aggressive offense. That's what we've seen from Anthony all season. Anthony is a super aggressive player. Sometimes it gets him killed because he forgets his team members, but 90% of the time you're just seeing Anthony's gunplay, Anthony's aim, Anthony's skill coming out and letting him win these 1v1s and actually rewarding him for playing aggressive.
Looks like the Tagnoxy team is actually very spread out here. Anthony is looking to pick off this Octane for an easy kill. Does manage to pick it up. The Tagnoxy team is very spread out. They definitely need to get regrouped to get back together here. It looks like they actually do get a lucky spawn off. They are back together now.
Hobo for them is going to be the camp this building as Baxter holds there.
This could be key for the Tagnoxy team. This hold could be vital in them retaking this their lead back. Looking at 18-6. Anthony getting some shots down on the Tagnoxy team, catching them off guard. Gets some good damage with the 30.
Very impressive angle there. They're relying on that elevator for cover, and Anthony has found a way around it and broken through that defense.
Looks like the Octane throws a grenade. Wow, an impressive grenade right on him. Very accurate. Anthony
also with the impressive dodge there, using the loot box to jump off of and avoid that grenade.
I will say, so far I've been watching the health bars of the Baxter team so far, and I will say that the Circuit is making some fantastic supporting plays. I mean, I've seen Anthony get saved by the Circuit shield boost multiple times. Circuit is a very, very powerful legend. That extra shields that she can offer is just insanely powerful in the right situation, like we are seeing now. How he
hoping Grayson wins this 2v2.
Grayson actually manages to kill off one of the characters. Talon regains a little bit of shields, but does get picked off. But that's 2 kills as opposed to
well, most likely would have been none
Yeah.
if Talon hadn't used his abilities there. Talon is a very experienced circuit player. He's a very strong support. We're also seeing very similar playing here from the Valkyrie, providing a lot of support for her team, and the other 2 team members just playing very aggressive, and it's not quite working. I think throughout this match we'll see them switch from more of an aggressive style to more of a defensive style to hopefully hold the line against the Baxter team.
I will say from a personal standpoint, I'm not sure if the Octane for this map is the best pick. However, it's working for the Baxter team, so what do I know?
And it's working. It's working for the Baxter team's aggressive playstyle. It's kind of punishing the Taganoxy team here. So
it is, yeah. Looks like Grayson actually does get picked off here, as well as Anthony, and a very good push from the Taganoxy team. Fantastically coordinated. We saw some good massive shots getting out there from the Valkyrie, putting down some good damage onto the enemy team.
They're not letting Baxter get a lead. There's a little bit of a lead there, but they've been closing that gap. And they're not going down easy. This is absolutely still anybody's game. If we see Taganoxy start to play some defense like we're looking at right now. Oh, and with aim like that, brutal headshot there on Grayson, breaking his shield.
And the Taganoxy team, every time you think that the Baxter team is getting ahead, the Taganoxy team turns it around and says, no, we are not going to let you get ahead of us like that. And they completely surprise us with a good team wipe, like we might be seeing here. Wow, some good plays from above.
Flank.
Does look like actually the Baxter team does pick off the 2 Taganoxy members. However, this Revenant is not backing down from this high ground, not backing down from the gunfights. Does drop down. He does know that he's outnumbered. No need to fight this. He's going to retreat, try to get back to his teammates. Impressive, very smart play.
See, that's what's going to get you points here. Not playing the hero, realizing that games like this can come down to a single kill, so you don't want to give anything away for free.
Me personally, I've always been a bit of a Revenant main, so I'm quite happy to see some good Revenant plays coming out.
You don't see Revenant much in the meta anymore, especially in like highly competitive games like this, but he's a solid pick.
He has really good flank potential, some pretty good utility usage. Always a good pick. He just doesn't get played enough, in my opinion. Very underrated.
Oh, bamboozle there. An expert use of Anthony's abilities. Oh. Alright. So we're seeing now a switch here. Baxter team holding that side building, and Taganoxy still trying to hold mid.
Taganoxy is not letting them get any extra kills on them, sitting at a 22-12. It's been like this for a minute so far. Valkyrie looking to try to get up top to get a better angle onto the Baxter team. Does actually manage to fly up there, putting some heals up for herself. We might see the Taganoxy team make some solid defensive plays, get some good damage onto the Baxter team. Especially right here with this triple take, it could be extremely vital for the Taganoxy team.
Oh, wow! Now we're seeing right through that flank.
Not allowing this to happen at all. Some shots ringing out towards the Valkyrie, but the Valkyrie is unfazed, just getting those heals back, putting some more shots down.
Skull's main here going for a loot box. Actually, I'm sorry for just not realizing this, but Skullman is actually one of our substitutes. So I'll go ahead and read his definition here, his bio here. He is a junior and has played Apex for 4 years. He plays on console. He enjoys playing Call of Duty and Dead by Daylight, banger game, when he isn't competing for Apex. This is his first year in esports with our school. So, subbing on the first round, that's why it's good to have extra players. Life happens, sometimes things gets in the way, and it's good to have extra people you can rely on.
Wow, some good shots by the Revenant. However, he doesn't manage to pick up the kill onto the Marauders.
Plasma comes in, cleans up Anthony.
Absolutely cleans this up.
23 to 14 right now. Wow, brutal headshots there. R301 is incredibly good for just melting opponents like butter in the microwave.
Looks like one of our Baxter members getting some shots off onto the newly changed, looks like Octane here for the Taganoxy team. Valkyrie getting beamed again, drops her shields. Octane looking to make some aggressive pushes. Taganoxy regroups.
This is what we like to see from Taganoxy here. This defense, them staying grouped up and not getting separated.
Impressive team play on both sides. Like you just gotta admit, this is while Baxter does have this lead, Taganoxy is making a good show of it at least.
Shoot, this has been an incredibly interesting game to watch, with incredible play from both sides.
Wow, Anthony putting some great damage onto the Taganoxy team. Takes out all 3 team wipe on Taganoxy.
Talented man coming in with the support, but they're just getting absolutely demolished, not letting them camp mid. Well, hopefully we're gonna see a Taganoxy regroup here and them give it another try. This is what they're infamous for. It looks like they're down and out, but hopefully we should see some great plays that put them back in the game.
Taganoxy has already proved multiple times that let them regroup and they can get some very solid offensive pushes onto the Baxter team. And in general, they just seem to be great offensive players.
Rely seemingly on letting the Baxter team get cocky and using that to their advantage, letting them think that they have it easy, and then just showing off their skill.
So, yeah, punishing the Baxter team so far has been what they've been great at. And they keep proving time and time again that no matter how hard the Baxter team pushes back, they're going to push back harder. Wow, some great aim there by Anthony, but he does ends up getting picked back by the Taganoxy Valk.
We're seeing about a 10 kill difference being upheld throughout this entire game. It seems to modulate between 8 and 12 and average around 10. We're at a 28 to 17 right now.
Valkyrie getting shot from behind by a player below on the Baxter team.
The Octane going to regroup, trying to get with his teammate here. We're seeing a very spread out Taganoxy team. Hopefully we can see the Revenant come in and group back up.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that
great
Havoc.
Damage with the Havoc from the Octane on Taganoxy side. Some impressive shots. Can he do it again? I'm looking forward to this. Let's see it. Yes,
Wow.
and
Complete
wow,
death
and he just completely
One side of the game.
Talon gets wiped out. Some great aim being shown by
Mere seconds.
Taganoxy Octane. And another, can he do it again? He almost does it again.
Providing TV Skullman the support he needed to get that kill there. So just we're seeing some great team play from this Octane here. This Havoc is really doing them a lot of good.
This could be the comeback they need. This could be the comeback that Taganoxy needs.
Not missing a shot.
This is incredible. This is some great gameplay coming out from the Taganoxy team. Points out that there is a bamboozle there to his team, so they know. Wow, the Octane is really just carrying the teamwork here. Some very impressive stuff. Kenny gets more shots down onto this Baxter player below. Does get
for the Havoc being an SMG,
shots.
he has very long range with it. That's not something you see from Havoc. Is very much meant to be a mid to close range gun, and watching Upgrade use it from long distances has just been really impressive this game.
We might be able to see him show off more of that fancy aim as he does cook the shields off of the barrage. Some absolutely incredible aim here. You are not going to see these, and you're not going to see this in low-level lobbies. You're not going to see these in low-rank lobbies at all.
Looks like Anthony trying to go in from a flank as his team pushes in from the front. And it works.
Wow,
Catches him by
some great
surprise.
damage with the Vault. Fries the shields off of, looks like the Octane there. Anthony pushing back just as hard as the Octane.
A 29 to 20 game. We're seeing the Taganoxy team trying to start to close that gap.
Baxter is very spread out here. Taganoxy could absolutely punish them for this. Anthony looks like he's going to go for a flank, maybe. Could see a flank happening here.
Using that Octane jump pad.
He absolutely is. Can he profit off of this? He's trying to be as quiet as he can be. Get some shots off.
Oh, it does not get the kill.
Manage to get the kill.
But doesn't get killed either. That's very important.
Impressive. Hey, damage is damage in these kind of things. Like if you can play the tick game and just slowly whittle away at the enemy team, at least you're doing something. Damage is damage. Look at Anthony sitting here at a comfortable 13 kills, 4,000 damage, almost 5k damage.
By far leading the lobby in kills and in damage right now. That's what we like to see from our team captain. Switching over to the Taganoxy team here, we're going to see them continue to try and hold mid. Looks like the Octane might be, yes, in a bit of a fight here, but manages to use his utilities to get away and hopefully heal some for it.
Showing off some fancy movement there, too.
I believe, yes, Upgrade is the only member of their team who has played Apex on PC and reliably.
He could be seeing some good damage here. He does crack. Looks like the Mirage there. Ducks behind because he knows he's outnumbered here. Not a good situation to try to take the gunfight in. He's going to rotate. Try to do it with his team again. Wow, gets completely jump scared by it looks like the Mirage.
Anthony's ability there. With some...
Can they kill Anthony? They need to. Yes, absolutely can kill Anthony. They said, again, this is these 1v1s I was talking about isolating. If the Taganoxy team can isolate these 1v1s and pick out players one at a time, they can easily make a comeback here. It looks like they're making an aggressive push, killing off one of the Baxter members. They actually managed to take all 3 Baxter members here. Again,
wow.
This could 1,000% be the comeback that the Taganoxy team needs. They need to be isolating these 1v1s, taking as many 1v1s as they can. Or not 1v1s, they need to be taking, picking players out, solo players like Anthony who try to make those flanks, and just punishing it by killing them and farming off some more points.
Oh,
wow! Some
high ground does not pay off there as it gets absolutely beamed by, looks like that was Anthony in the kill feed. That's one thing Anthony's reliable for. Pretty consistent, solid aim, almost never missing a shot. We are, however, only seeing an 8-kill lead by Baxter. Taganoxy has been good at closing that gap in the second half of this game. Oh, we are seeing a wingman pick from Anthony, which, judging by the Kraber earlier that didn't go too well for him, might not be the best pick because it requires immense accuracy. But hopefully we're seeing Anthony warmed up now and able to hit
picking up with his team, trying to get some help. He does. The Baxter team gets picked off by an amazing play by the Valkyrie. Wow.
Just absolutely takes control of the top of that building, utilizes the fact that Anthony isn't there, and takes out Grayson and Talon with what looks like almost not struggle.
An amazing Valkyrie ult there. That is the kind of plays you want to see with Valkyrie, the kind of pushes you want to see, utilizing as much utility as you can from him, making those flanks.
Anthony with the incredible movement there.
Wow, he does get isolated in the, like I said, this isolated gunfight. Grayson takes both of them with a charge rifle. Wow.
Very impressive. That's not what I expected out of that gunfight.
Yeah, that was insane. Wow. Upgrade almost getting taken out here. I gotta say, I'm an Upgrade fan.
Me too. I genuinely, seeing the plays from him this game, he's had some of the highlights. And as we can see, he is the kill... Oh, actually, not the kill leader for his team. That going to TTV Skullman. But doing a very good job supporting his team and just an overall very solid around player, as we're seeing for most of the Taganoxy team this game.
And that is Apex. Ultimately, it comes down to that teamwork, that coordination, and we're seeing a lot of that from Upgrade. Not only are we seeing that teamwork and coordination, we're seeing that aim, that training, that practice is coming all to fruition right before our eyes in this already fantastic game from both sides.
They've been doing a really good job this game at not falling for Anthony's bamboozles, considering most of them have been pretty expertly placed. Anthony's been doing a very good job utilizing his utilities, but we're seeing Taganoxy here just use their game knowledge and not fall for it, taking Talon out.
Some great master shots. However, they do re-pick one of their teammates, the Mirage.
Oh, Anthony just using his ability there to confuse them.
Does get picked off. Wow, oh, well, they team wipes.
What an impressive play from Baxter there. We saw them take back that high ground. Anthony using his utilities, Grayson providing the support, and just like an overall very well-rounded play. We're seeing an 11-kill lead. Baxter only needing 12 kills to win the first game.
I have to say, like I was saying this earlier about Taganoxy and their push and pull, but Baxter is also showing just as equally good push and pull. Taganoxy will push, Baxter will push back harder. It's just impressive.
earlier when I brought up the wingman being a kind of controversial pick, we just saw that there. We saw Anthony missing a lot of shots.
He brings it back. He does crack. He does get a crack.
A good 90 damage there.
Cracks another. Oh. Wow. Talon.
They are not letting them take control of this roof. They are...
Talon and Anthony working off of each other, getting some fantastic damage. Now looking to pick off the last member. Full team push. Wow, some impressive coordination from the Baxter team.
That Octane looks like... takes...
Upgrade takes out Anthony here, and Upgrade takes out Talon. Only one Baxter teammate remaining here.
Very impressive gameplay we saw there. Upgrade running away, using his abilities to reposition himself, and that reposition got him 2 picks. So, very good, punishing Baxter for being too aggressive there.
Looks like the Taganoxy team is pretty spread out here. Octane looking to make a push back, maybe a defensive push. Looks like, yeah, defensive push.
He's missing the rest of his team, though.
Oh, wow. He might not need him. Oh, my God. He just got some... Wow. So, like I said, I was saying it earlier, and I'll say it again. Impressive aim, and just... Oh, my God. Upgrade is just... Upgrade, if you watch this later, I love you. DM me.
He is on top of his game today, that's for sure. That is an undeniable fact. We've been seeing all game a rotation of control from mid in this one building, and we're seeing that again here now. We're seeing Baxter take control of mid and them take control of that one building. We've been seeing a lot of being punished for being pushy, so you can't blame BSC team for being defensive.
And Team 1 takes the game. Wow.
Which is surprising, because I believe it was 41...
It was 41 to...
Oh, time. Yes,
time,
of course.
Yeah.
I did not calculate for time. That's one of the... That's something that can hurt you when you're playing defenses. If you can't keep that lead, Baxter here just letting the clock run, and that's what won him that game.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone in the chat for coming to visit and support your Lions. Thank you. We see you. We recognize you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, we appreciate all of our fans. Fans sounds weird, but we appreciate all of our viewers, and we hope you're having as good of a time as we are watching this.
I'm having a blast.
Very intense game going on.
And hey, if you're from Taganoxy, thank you for coming to watch it as well and supporting your team.
Yeah, I'm glad we could have a good open stream like this where we can commentate more on the game. You know, it's honestly genuinely fun to do. To just big shout out to the Taganoxy coach for letting us spectate their team members, giving us permission to do that. We haven't gotten that from any other team, and it really opens up our ability to commentate. It opens up a lot of what we can show you guys, and I believe it really makes the game more exciting. So
yes, while you have to definitely, come here and support the Lions, you also have to thank the Taganoxy team and their coach.
And their incredible sportsmanship they've shown throughout this whole thing.
Because I believe it was the Taganoxy coach that made this sheet here.
Anthony with a, if you guys can see that in the chat, a very humbling quote there. Upgrade, we are good. We are good, Upgrade. Wait, how do I say, what's your step? Okay. That's for after the game. That's not while the suit's on. We gotta keep it professional. We gotta keep it at least somewhat professional. Looks like we have some, we are on a 3-minute delay, folks, so if you do chat something and you do comment something and you're like, why are they looking at it? They hate me. We're seeing it 3 minutes after you send it. So we're on a little bit of a lag here, but we'll do our best to react to everything going on in chat.
That is more for the players and, just making sure that nobody's cheating and things like that. It's just a fairness.
Yeah, prevent any sort of stream sniping, I believe would be the word, or just any cheating therefore throughout. It's part of the official Generation Esports rules. So we're not doing that because we don't want to see these live comments. We're doing that as just following the conduct. I believe Zeus's Station is going to be the next map. I'm not very familiar with this one.
I'm not familiar with this either, I have to say.
We saw Baxter thrive on the last map, which was a very open map. So it looks like
Zeus looks a little more close quarters. Doesn't look as open. It's a little more cluttered. So maybe this is where we will see the Taganosti team shine in these close quarters engagements and trying to take these high ground. Looks like middle is probably going to be a point of interest, probably going to be the area most fought in. I could be wrong though. I don't know this.
Anthony immediately abandoning his team and trying to get a flank, as we've seen from Anthony a lot this season.
As is Anthony. Yeah. Oh wow! And Taganosti has already beat him up there, but Anthony punishes him. Sees this coming. Taganosti misses a couple shots on him, and he retorts with the hemlock. Wow, looks like the Taganosti team doesn't see Anthony up there. Anthony gets some good shots. Talon almost getting kicked off here. Talon does get the kill. Wow, Anthony with an
Absolutely beaming the Taganosti team there, cleaning up, getting them the first, I believe all 3 of those kills were Anthony, getting the first squad wipe at the start of the game. Somebody clip that. That was some beautiful aim we saw from our own Gandalf the White there.
And he's gonna do it again.
Wow, it seems Anthony.
Anthony is not backing down. He just keeps aggressing, no shields, but he is not afraid. He's actually gonna shield up now. Wow, some incredibly impressive stuff coming out here from Anthony.
Very similar to what we were seeing Upgrade do in the last game, just melting people.
We saw that chat. That very humbling chat, saying that, he wasn't having some good aim, but Anthony is clearly making up for it this round.
Seemingly saved it all, put it up in a bottle, and drank it for this round because his aim is some of the best we've ever seen so far.
Putting his team up 5-1 already.
Almost I believe single-handedly, if you check
I mean, he got...
Yes, Talon a man with 2 of those kills, but...
But, I mean, you cannot...
you can see here, Talon the man with 2 of those kills, but Anthony with 2 assists as well.
You cannot deny his contribution. Absolutely. He's doing fantastic. Some good support play from the circuit. Anthony definitely should aggress here. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Like I was saying, makes that aggressive play.
Doesn't take the caustic out.
Anthony, oh no. Misses a couple shots. Very unfortunate. Happens to the best of us.
We've all been here. Taganosti trying to regroup. Oh, taking Grayson out.
Nice.
Just absolutely beaming him with the fire there.
Do it again, Upgrade. Do it again. Oh, he almost... Hey, that was
gonna take that 2v1 there. Baxter team punishing him for being by himself, puts the pressure on. But ETV Skullman comes in with the wipe. Where's he at 9?
Gotta go 1-for-1. Just 1-for-1 battles. Wow! Taganosti again now push and pull. They're just pushing back. If they keep this snowball up, they could absolutely bring it back right here. We gotta see a couple more kills. We could see, like I said, a snowball effect coming back from Taganosti.
Upgrade here seemed to mirror Anthony's playing style, kind of going off on his own. His team following him, letting him take these leads and decide where they're going to push. Seeming like Upgrade here having the most game knowledge, and TTV Skullman and Plasma being good, solid teammates and just helping to form these strategies.
Upgrade sees one of the Baxter members behind a wall. Doesn't. Oh my God!
Alan,
Upgrade.
Absolutely not a
and he's not backing down. He's not backing down. He's keeping this aggression up. He low on shield.
He should heal. Yeah.
He should absolutely.
We're seeing them take beautiful control of this spot on mid, close that kill gap. It is a 9.
They know that they don't need to push. They have this defense up. They know they don't need to play that aggressive right now. They're holding this midpoint. Doesn't look like they're actually going to get aggressive though. Upgrade! Oh wow! Oh my God!
Going around with the flank, supporting his teammate. Plasma getting taken out, but Upgrade getting the pick.
Just not letting it happen. Oh my God! Looks like
10-9 game. So we were saying these close quarters are absolutely brutal for our Baxter team. The Taganosti team taking up a beautiful defensive hold in the middle ground.
Looks like I was 100% correct in saying that Taganosti definitely shines in these close quarters.
Yes, that open map just was not was definitely where our Baxter team shines, but we're seeing just fantastic gameplay from the Taganosti team here.
Wow, an impressive grenade.
With the aggressive grenade.
Oh
Can't even see him.
That. If Taganosti keeps up this hold that they have in this, wow, and
Anthony getting beat from the sky.
They just got punishing the hell out of Anthony for that heal that he was putting down just in the middle of out in the open, punishing him for being out in the open like that.
Punishing the heck out of him. So sorry to all of our children. Oh no!
Sorry, I'm hyped.
It does happen. Absolutely no blame here. Just doing it for the poops and giggles. We're seeing here Takanoxy team tying the game up 10-10 and taking back control of this mid. We saw two aggressive characters and a supportive character. This round we're seeing two incredible camping characters and one aggressive player. And the strategy is working for them.
Alan. Anthony was going a little crazy.
Yes,
was going a little crazy.
Yes, I believe the dictionary term would be something along the lines of buck nutty. So we're seeing Anthony here, not waiting for his team like he probably should, and trying to take control of the mid, which the Takanoxy team just has incredible control on.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like the Baxter team is actually retaking this high ground on them. The Takanoxy team. Oh, wow!
Punishes Upgrade for going off on his own there. Now hopefully pushing into the mid with now that they don't have Upgrade.
Takanoxy team really should have sticking to that inner middle section where they were holding it the best there. But I mean,
they just got too spread out. Grayson going for a solo push, and his team quickly coming up to support him as he gets beamed by enemy team members.
Baxter team needs these kills. Anthony gets picked off. The Baxter team needs to make these kills to get caught back up. I'm honestly worried that if they don't make these kills, then they're
it's
going to
be... It's an 11-11 game. They are holding this midpoint incredibly well.
It is going to be a struggle if Baxter does not get ahead.
Anthony trying to get the pick they need to push mid, but...
The Watson is just holding them back, and it's slowing them down. Watson was an incredibly smart play by the Takanoxy team.
Nobody just getting kills on anybody. Lots of damage being thrown around, but nobody can take anybody out of the game.
This Watson is just preventing the Baxter team from making these pushes. Takanoxy knows that Baxter is this incredibly powerful, aggressive full.
Oh man, the offensive push.
The punishment here for that Upgrade going in with a massive. Oh my God, get some impressive damage. Upgrade.
Wow. Just taking the lead, 14-11. Pushing, like playing defense for that entire time, playing defense for a solid minute. Surprise push out of nowhere, takes Baxter by surprise, squad away.
We saw again, like I was saying, the Takanoxy team knows that the Baxter is this incredible aggressive force, and that if they can slow them down, then that's one thing they have over the Baxter team, is now they have that slowness. And
absolutely
again,
working for them.
They pushed back the Baxter team, made an incredible play. They just knew what they were doing. It was
Upgrade pushing out from the middle. It's gonna cost him.
It does cost him.
Should have probably stuck mid there with his team.
Can Plasma bring it back for his teammates, the TTV, Skullman, and Plasma? Oh, wow!
Brutal headshot.
Plasma
does not take Talon out of the game.
TTV needs to pick this up for his team if he wants to get it.
Talon at a sliver of health.
Grayson almost getting taken out by the Skullman, holding perfectly, not letting the Baxter team push in. Almost taking out Talon. TTV, Skullman is not letting this happen
right now.
Anthony almost gets a kill off onto their caustic.
TTV holds the point long enough for his team to come back, single-handedly holding off Baxter's offense.
Skullman, that was so good. This is the stuff that we want to see from the Takanoxy team. This is what they need.
If I was Skullman's dad, I would be coming back from the gas station. I am proud of him. That was some incredible gameplay there. Undeniably some of the best we've seen so far. Keeping their 3-kill lead at a 13-16 game, we're seeing Takanoxy turning this around and just punishing Baxter here. And
absolutely.
Honestly, we love to see it. We love to see a good underdog win.
We do, absolutely. Hey, don't get me wrong. Love Baxter, go Lions, right? But, I mean, Takanoxy is just performing.
I'm just too theatrical, I love the show.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Takanoxy is performing so good that I can't help but root for them in a way. It's just it's a fun game. It's been impressive so far.
Setting up their defenses so they can just continue camping this middle point like we've been seeing all game. And it may not be pretty, folks, but it is working. It's what's holding off the Baxter offense. Whoa! Brutal shotgun Peacekeeper there for Plasma. Wow, we are really seeing all the team members.
Oh my God, he's doing it again! Go for it, Plasma. Do it. Plasma,
be a hero.
Oh, he does.
Slight lag there.
Looks like we have Upgrade pushing back into the defense.
ATP Skullman getting taken out of the game there for getting punished for being too pushy.
Plasma and Upgrade holding down this defense for Taganosti. Looks like Anthony trying to get rid of these Watsons. Throws a grenade. Does actually a very smart play by Anthony. Picks off Upgrades. Wow, this is something.
An incredibly close game. 16-17. Looks like the Baxter team might actually, has finally themselves retaken control of mid.
If I were Baxter, I would definitely be switching the Bangalore play because unfortunately Bangalore's ult is not going to be making much
of a difference here.
So if I were Baxter, I would definitely be picking a more defensive play, like a Watson, for example, would be fantastic.
I believe, can you switch characters in the middle?
You can, yeah.
Yes. So if Anthony dies here, which we haven't been seeing much from him in this game, wow, Talon the Man actually surprisingly coming up as kill leader.
Anthony with
match.
9 assists.
9 assists, Talon with 10 kills there. And you know, that's something we love about our team captain is that it doesn't matter for him how many kills he has on the scoreboard. It matters if his team wins. He puts that over everything. He's not a glory hog. He's not a kill hog. His priority is letting his team win. Beaming Caustic there.
Well, Taganosti looking to make an aggressive play back again. Baxter just doesn't have the defense that Taganosti does, and it is really showing here. It does look like we actually do now Grayson on Caustic for the more defense. However, I think that
Baxter, fire with fire there.
Baxter's defense is just lacking here. Wow, and
I believe that was Skullman just using the flank to absolutely beam Grayson and getting punished for it by looks like that was Gandalf.
Some 1-for-1 picks here. However, Baxter stays on top. Baxter just keep on top here, keeping this midpoint. It is anybody's game, folks. It is 20-18. Wow. If Taganosti can bring this back, they will take it one more game.
All they need is to genuinely just retake control of this midpoint, and if they can do that, they're gonna start building up that lead that we saw last time.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they learn from their mistakes last time, and if they do take control of this mid, they stop playing aggressive. That's what lost them mid points last time, was they just played too aggressive, pushed out of mid, and Baxter picked them off and took control of mid.
Oh wow, and an impressive ult here by the Taganosti team. Actually, maybe not getting much damage off. Had some good potential there though.
Has an incredibly good strategy, just didn't quite, was very well combated by our Baxter team members.
Man, this is like I'm getting nervous. It's killing so much time. I'm like,
yes, games. This is very similar to the Super Bowl, where we're just seeing both sides play incredibly defensive and not give either side much wiggle room, and doesn't exactly make for the most exciting game to commentate. But it's these strategies that are gonna win, and that's what's most important for both teams here. Is in playoffs, one loss and you're done. One loss, whichever team loses today goes home, and their winter season is over. So, like Trent said at the start of the match, we're really seeing the finest of both of these two teams.
And knowing from
I just realized that's still my ugly mug. We should switch it to that.
There you go. And no, talking from experience, I know that these Baxter players are absolutely wanting to win this. They want to take it all the way. They want to be number one. They want that number one spot, and so they are fighting as hard as they can for this position.
Taganosti though, equally as hard.
Equally, they understand that there is risk here, and that if they don't win it, again, there will be one team going home. Anthony gets picked off by the
Grayson trying to hold mid by himself. Wow. Absolutely, Old Yeller's progress there. That was brutal. With the flank there, just Grayson, as we saw a similar play from Skullman earlier in the game, but Grayson single-handedly held mid until his team could get back.
It's an Old Yellering coined Apex.
I believe it is. I believe that is somebody contact Respawn, because I need that to be in like the little kill feed. Deranged Self Old Yeller progress.
Wow, 24-20 again. Taganosti showing better play here than they did in the last game, keeping it within just 4 points.
but the our own Baxter Lions saying, hey, that was a wonderful strategy. You held mid and got a lot of easy kills on us. Control Z, Control V. Like, they just absolutely copied that, and it's working for them.
Control V, or Control C, Control V.
Well, that's it.
Control V.
Oh. Well, I have dyslexia, so you can't be mad at me. 25-20 here, as we're seeing Baxter continue to take hold on this midpoint. Switch over to Tagnoxy. We see they've kind of been scattered this whole time, just doing whatever they can to regain control of mid.
Yeah, they do seem a bit lost here.
Wow,
they might.
They're trying to set up a new base, which actually might not be the play here, considering Baxter has the kill lead.
Yeah, they do have kill lead. Baxter, if they're smart, they will understand that they don't need to make these aggressive plays like they're already showing. They just don't need to aggress because they have that lead. Again,
But
it's not
beautiful
pretty.
strategy from Tagnoxy, knowing, kind of relying on that, kind of relying on Baxter's cockiness, Baxter's aggressiveness, and trying to use that, but Baxter is simply not letting them. Baxter keeping their solid defense, knowing that's what's going to win him the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's not pretty. It's not the best thing to watch, but hey, it wins games. So.
Yep, we're seeing it give Baxter here an 8-kill lead, taking back what Tagnoxy held in the beginning.
Tagnoxy had that amazing snowball in the beginning, and they unfortunately just seem to have lost it. However, there's still time in the game. It could come back. They could absolutely bring that snowball back, and it could be their game again.
Yeah, we're seeing a kill lead from Baxter, but if Tagnoxy could take control of that midpoint, we could see a big turnaround, folks. So still absolutely anybody's game.
Sounds like a Bangalore going off. Not going to get much utility off.
They are indoors. Oh, and a team push on the mid. Electric push. Oh, Plasma. Absolutely.
Oh, they killed two of them.
Wow.
They got two of them.
This is exactly what we were talking about. This is exactly what they needed, and they're retaking control of it. Upgrade getting taken out there. Is that going to cost them?
They need to kill Anthony here. They need to kill Anthony here. They need to get this defense down. If Anthony gets a good flank off, this could be over for the push by Tagnoxy. We just need Tagnoxy to get that defense down, get regrouped, and keep it going. Again, Baxter ahead.
Complete turnaround. That full team push. Baxter wasn't expecting it, and it gives Tagnoxy mid. This is the point that everyone's trying to hold. So
it seems like Upgrade is being a bit too aggressive for the team here. While the aggressiveness was working before, it seems like it's actually punishing the Tagnoxy team a little bit. Definitely shining in their defense. However, I mean, if they keep this up, they can 100% bring this back. They get some good shots onto circuit. Wow, Tagnoxy getting picked off one at a time. Wow. Man.
We're seeing single-handedly hold this point,
man,
but he just can't hold it long enough for his team to get back. We're seeing a 32-23 game.
Man, this is what I was saying. By the Tagnoxy side just needs. They need more of that defense, it seems like. I think
that aggressiveness, they fought so hard for mid just to lose it in a mere matter of minutes because of their aggressive playstyle.
That aggressiveness ends up losing them that side. A very, very sad to watch. However, they might be able to bring it back here. Anthony, yes, this is the snowball. Watch, I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. This is the snowball. They killed Anthony. Here comes the next.
Plasma and TTV Skull already back in the middle.
And they need to kill Talon here. I would have aggressed, but
there's Grayson.
They need to kill
Grayson takes him out.
The Tagnoxy team's a little spread out there.
Plasma, very low health, getting
that could
grenaded. Jumps up the last second. Can he take Talon out here? Don't know what happened there.
Man.
But wow, Grayson comes in with the support. Some very solid defense there by our Baxter
Right
team.
when you think Tagnoxy is going to get it back, Baxter just pushes back. They say, nope, not going to let it happen. And then they just make these impressive plays.
Yes, this is a very important game for him. So I'm really glad that we're seeing such strong defense being held by our team here.
Some pretty incredible stuff coming out from both sides. Tagnoxy, unfortunately, has lost it a little bit here.
Baxter gaining a 10-kill lead, but miracles do happen, and that's what it's going to take for the Tagnoxy team to bring this one back.
Oh, man, Talon.
Wow. Not missing a shot there.
Great shots on Upgrade. Getting some more shots off onto the caustic. Can Anthony Talon pick up another kill? He does. Wow.
Almost getting away. Talon taking that at the last second. Grayson and Anthony both being wiped, but Talon saying, no worries, guys. And
Talon!
it's a team wipe there. Takes out all 3 of the Toganoxie teams single-handedly. He says you could kill Anthony, you could kill Greason. And he is just not phased. He's not breaking a sweat.
Baxter just proves that they are a 3-man team. I mean, obviously, but like, you can take out one of them, you can take out 2 of them, but there's always that one that's going to be there to pick up where the other one left off.
Individually, they are such strong players.
See some good defense by Baxter. The Toganoxie
being left by himself.
The Toganoxie team is just scrambling here. Unfortunately, they are very spread out, very upgrade. Might almost gets a kill off onto Talon, however, it's just not worth it.
If they're gonna somehow make a comeback, they need to regroup. They need to get back together.
They absolutely do, 100%. This could be. I'm just realizing. Did you put Tongi?
I did. I believe the sheet says no. The sheet says Tonga. Yeah. And everything else says Tonga.
Sorry, Toganoxie.
Sorry, Tonga Nazi. That's my bad. I'll have that fixed when we update the. Actually, I don't know if there's much of a point fixing it, considering we spent about the last hour with that up there. Not my highest moment as chief editor of the stream here, but it's all right. Every once in a while, you throw a bad grenade. Every once in a while, you mistake a replicator for a loot box, and every once in a while, you spill Tongi. You know, we're all human here.
Wow, so Anthony making some more pushes onto the Toganoxie team.
Gets them, punches them in the face.
Wow, this is very unfortunate. I mean, I really was looking forward to the Toganoxie maybe the comeback. I really was. But I mean,
Baxter only needs 4 kills here.
You cannot
24 behind.
You cannot deny Baxter their skill and ability. Grayson gets picked off. Another player for the Toganoxie gets picked off. Anthony trying and the
Anthony getting 2 of these last 4 kills single-handedly.
Incredible. 2 more kills for Baxter. Looks like this looks like
we're seeing Anthony with a 21 kill streak, 5,000 damage.
Lord.
We expect nothing less from our team captain. That is the signature amazing gameplay. This is the best of the best, folks. That's what we're seeing from Baxter and Toganoxie here today.
Baxter is just they're very strong individually and even stronger together, and they're just proving that here. They lost it in the beginning, but they got regrouped. They got their blood down, and they were like, here's what we need to do. This is how we're gonna do it, and they absolutely did. Oh, and then the combined, see, this is what I'm talking about. The combined team push, and then there it is.
Just winning the game, 2-0ing our Toganoxie team there.
Wow, and there you have it, folks. That is Baxter team taking the W here.
With their 2 little beautiful green dots and
Toganoxie. Or Tonganoxie.
Tonga. Yes.
I think we've been saying Toganoxie. I think it's Tonganoxie.
So we're just gonna make that all pretty. Just gonna put that right there, and if anybody asks, that was there the whole time. We just saw some incredible gameplay from both teams there. That was genuinely really exciting to watch.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a roller coaster. There were some the highs were high and the lows were pretty low.
That's my dad. That's your dad. some great commentating going on in the chat. We're seeing some good, solid chatting here from the players, all saying good game. No one really being upset, which is what you love to see. You love to see this is the sportsmanship that makes these esports things happen.
And before we wrap up here, I'd like to say, I know that this comes from both of us. Thank you so much to Toganoxie for your contribution to this stream and everyone's entertainment. And thank you for coming out here and playing with us today. It was a great match. It was fun to watch, fun to commentate.
I completely agree.
And probably even more fun to play.
Yes.
It was you have some amazing players, and I know I for one look forward to seeing you guys go further as a team. I think
in the next season, Toganoxie is a name to keep is going to be a school to keep in mind when you're thinking about esports. They definitely have some incredibly solid players. Yep. Lobby closing here in 5 seconds. I think that means it's time for us to wrap up this stream, folks. We really appreciate you watching this. We hope you had an amazing time, as good of a time as we did commentating it. If there's nothing else.
Good night, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.
This is Mikey Cargi and Trenton Brundage signing off.